Hello. Can I add my Fortune Wing number to the reservation? Hey guys, it's Sebastian, and today we are going to be flying Hong Kong Airlines business class. We ended up booking tickets for about $500 round trip. Let's go.
Hong Kong Airlines business class. So we did.
So we are on our way to our business class flight for Hong Kong Airlines, and pretty excited. One funny thing too is that for the lounge, it's actually a priority pass as well lounge, but if you are flying business class, you also get a special invite to it, the Air France lounge. Let's see if we can catch up to Mandy, who's walking on the escalator. So running with the gimbal just to kind of test it out as well. Here's more of a run. We are about 10 minutes away from boarding, and we can see the plane right there. So we are boarding in 9A. It is 10:11 right now, 10:15 boarding, so 4 minutes away.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We would like to invite our business class passenger, Fortune Wings Club, Platinum, Gold, and Silver, and Card members to start boarding. For the convenience of our
Pretty excited, boarding the flight right now. Just gonna copy everything Mandy says because where's your spot? Oh, I'm here.
Oh, thanks.
Ooh. So I'm sitting at 17C and Mandy's right behind me at 18A. Yeah. So this is what the seat looks like. So Mandy has the better seating, I think, because hers faces the window. Yeah, yours is the inside view.
I do have the inside view.
So the inside seats, we are going to be doing one pair one, I believe, for Bali. So we're gonna share the middle seats, which should be pretty cool. The benefit is that you're actually right next to each other for the whole flight. I intentionally picked this seat so I can do videos of Mandy from in front of her. Pretty good example of an outside facing seat. Pretty good view, and then you have a lot more privacy. For the inside one, which is my seat, less privacy, but that's fine. And then looking at the different amenities, down here are some slippers. Down here is some slippers, if I can get them out. Hong Kong Airlines, as you can see, otherwise pretty standard. This does feel pretty good though, so I feel like normal ones feel a lot thinner and cheaper. These actually feel really, really soft. Also, it matches my shirt. The really good thing is that you have a lot of legroom. So obviously you're not supposed to put your dirty shoes up there because you've been stepping everywhere outside, but there's a ton of legroom. I'll just show this off for now because I don't want to take off my shoes yet. But like, so I threw the slippers behind, and my shoe is not even touching the slipper. So that's how much room there is. So I'm about 6 feet tall, so you could probably be about 7 feet tall and still not hit the edge, which shows you how much legroom there is. 橙汁，唔該。And then continuing with the amenity, let's try the shoes first. So in addition to that, there are a bunch of different plugs, so USB ones as well as, I think that's plugging into the sound system. Down here, back here, there is amenities kit. Okay, just finished taking pictures of Mandy for like the last 5 minutes. Going back to the amenities, this is the pillow, pretty comfy. If you look back here, this is actually how the seat goes backwards into a lie flat seat. The seat moves forward and then this moves back. So this is the room for that. I actually do kind of like this seat a bit better because you have more room. You still have a view, but it's, again, just depends on if you like privacy or not. For me, for the most part, I don't really mind. Really depends on you. So welcome aboard. Enter. What else do I need to show off? You also have a blanket. In case you're wondering, this is where you can put your laptop and other things inside. There is a load limit there, but I don't think anyone will be passing that limit. If you want to hang any shirts up, it's going to be right here. So there's a little hook here. Over here is, I believe that's Mandy's legroom.
Are you trying to intrude on my legroom?
Yeah, so the reason I picked this seat is so I can harass Mandy nonstop.
It's so you can film me looking at the goodie bag cases.
Yeah.
Guys, let's see what I have in here. The sleeping mask.
So down here is some room for a bag if you want that, which is what I'm using it for.
Ensure that item already stored and unrolled out. Should your electronic device fall into sea simply cannot be removed easily. Do not adjust your seat or seat bag. Please seek for a cabin crew. We will arrange for an engineer to retrieve the item. If your personal electronic device becomes hot or damaged in any way, please inform our cabin crew immediately. Please switch your mobile phone to airplane mode now. Transmitting function of any electronic device must be completely switched off, and the use of portable lithium ion charger is forbidden at all times when on board the aircraft. Plugging devices will not be implemented during takeoff, landing, abnormal or emergency situation. 具备信号发射功能的电子仪器必须关闭。再次提醒各位，在任何时间，乘客不可以使用充电宝或是连接飞机上的电源插座。谢谢您的留意。
Ready?
真係好啊，需唔需要睇報紙咧？
唔使唔該。
咁呢個咧，我哋今日嘅餐單可以先睇一睇下。咁我哋喺起飛之後咧，就會開始有午餐嘅部分嘅。咁午餐方面咧，會有翻主菜啦，主菜會有3款俾先生揀翻嘅，專登同事會出嚟幫你點餐。降落之前2個鐘頭就咧就會向另外有個輕膳嘅。咁另外中間如果你個肚餓嘅話咧，可以再同我哋講翻聲，咁會有翻個小食嘅。咁我哋就會係即叫即整嘅，咁你可以同我哋講翻聲先。洗手間嘅部分咧，會喺前方位置嘅，呢有2個。咁樣有咩需要可以再同我哋講翻聲，係嘛？我哋今日會飛14個鐘頭15分鐘。
好唔該。So this is going to be the business class menu for the flight. It's a 14-hour flight, so we will have quite a few meals, and also we'll be having some snacks in between. So some information about Hong Kong Airlines, as well as, so this is what the business class menu is inspired by. Feel free to pause and read. So starters, side salad are, oh, coxcomb. Wait, really? Oh, nice. So the menu's made by an SF restaurant, I guess. Stir-fried seafood sounds really good. But the braised lamb also sounds nice. Dessert, probably gonna do the red wine poached pear. And then in terms of the mid-flight snacks, so I'm gonna try all of them because why not? Probably gonna do the stir-fried udon because that sounds, again, pretty good. In terms of drinks, these are going to be the options you have. So juices and soft drinks are relatively straightforward. But the really cool thing is that they do have specialty Hong Kong drinks, Lai Ta and Yin Yang. Those are probably my 2 favorite Cantonese style, Hong Kong style drinks, so pretty excited to try them. What are you getting for lunch?
What am I getting for lunch? Are you gonna ask for second sub?
I'm gonna try to get some.
You're gonna try getting second, aren't you?
Yeah, 100%. These are the remotes. Pretty normal, pretty straightforward to what you've seen, I feel like. Light.
Oh, I'm
Oh, I'm sorry.
We'd like to welcome all of you on board flight HX 061 bound for Hong Kong. The total flight time today is approximately 14 hours and 15 minutes. And we expect to cruise initially at 34,000 feet above sea level and all the way up to 40,000 feet above sea level. Sit back and relax and enjoy the rest of the flight.
Ladies and
gentlemen, welcome aboard Hong Kong Airlines. Safety is our priority. Please pay attention to the following safety presentation. Brace, brace, brace 嘅時候，立即做保護姿勢。In an emergency or when you hear brace, 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 take up the brace position. 每個耳帶內都有一。
Did you know there was a crossline?
Yes.
I did not know that.
Here is the amenities kit. Pretty cool. High tea. For some reason, I thought that was Banana Republic. Let's do it like this. So blam. Toothbrush, toothpaste, some lotion, I believe, and then lip balm. Lip balm's really helpful. Socks. Very high socks. And then welcome aboard. A bit more information. Lighten up. And that is it. Pretty cool design though. So ended up getting some champagne as well as some nuts. Champagne sounded pretty good. I'm usually not a fan, but the description made it sound pretty awesome. This is side seat belt for takeoff and landing. We do have a little cubby area down here, so for some books and stuff. Safety manual, also a bottle of water. Hong Kong Airlines headphones for the flight. They kind of feel like Bose ones. The reason I thought it was kind of Bose ones is it's kind of the same design, I guess.
This is class flight without the champagne. Great, great. Cheers.
So the food for lunch has just arrived. We have the fish dish, which is from the San Francisco restaurants, and then the salad, and you have a few other items as well. So tiny little balsamic Godiva chocolate. Godiva chocolate. This is super hefty, by the way. That's really good. So this is actually really good. I didn't think I'd be that big of a fan. I'm not sure what they do. I'm like super impressed because it's just really well flavored. It's not like it's fishy obviously, but it's well balanced. The thing that I'm talking about is the marinated Monterey Bay sardines, cauliflower, raisin, and capers. Again, I didn't expect sardines to taste as good as they did. Let's try some of the capers. I'm a fan. This dish is really good. All the food is very flavorful. That way, even though in the air your taste buds might be a bit muted, you can still taste all the flavors. It doesn't taste bland like a lot of other airplane food does. Let's try some of the bread. So garlic bread. And they freshly toasted it because it tastes freshly toasted. So I think that's the best bread I've ever had on a plane because it was actually good. It was soft. It wasn't overly hard. Even though it was toasted, it was so good.
Unable to provide a hot beverage until the seats are off.
So quite a bit of turbulence right now. Maybe the water is a better illustration. Anyways, let's go back into the salad. Ironically, surprisingly, I almost forgot about the chocolate. The main is here and still watching Edge of Tomorrow. This is the seafood with XO sauce and a big scallop. Wow. Rice is pretty solid too. Got a little scallop. So this is the red wine poached pear with creme fraiche as well as some thyme on top. That's so good. That's so good. Yeah, the red doesn't look like a pear, but it is. I guess due to the red wine. Combination of the creme fraiche and the pear. I don't know, this is amazing. I don't think I've had a dish like this before, and again, the reason I'm still talking about it and vlogging about it is because it's literally that good. I'm delaying the inevitable of finishing it. I also got a yin yang, which is half coffee, half lai cha, milk tea. 有冇多一個lamb?
我幫你買問你。
Oh my god. So I ended up getting a second main because why not? So this is lamb. Wow, it breaks apart pretty well, so that's a good sign already. Mashed potatoes pretty good. If you're in San Francisco and you want to try cockburn, it's really good. This is a 10. It's so much better.
Yeah, that was so much better than the seafood. Wow.
It's like a 10 out of 10, right? Or 9 out of 10.
Yeah, it's a 10 out of 10.
What was the seafood for you?
That one was like a 5.
So this is the halfway relaxed watching TV mode, is what I call it. So there's 3 modes: lay down, full, flat sleep. This is the relaxed, like couch watching a movie mode. And then there's the sit up mode for, if you're, I guess you can still read in the middle mode. I guess the sit up mode is if you're taking off and landing. I feel like most people, this is the nice middle mode that you're at. So you can like put your feet up, you can watch TV. You have a lot of, I don't know, this is just a comfortable mode. You can also move the seat front and back with this too, so you can just adjust those as well if you don't want to go fully back. That was timely.
朱古力，然之後係都仲有呢個都係中意呢個 double chocolate。嘢飲需唔需要？
Lights on. We also have about 8 hours and 30 minutes left on the flight, so I think I fall asleep for, what is that, about 6 hours? Mandy's trying to steal B-roll of my donut now. So we are right over... Quick tour of the bathroom as well. It is in the front of the plane. There's 2 of them for the business class. Pretty consistent with any other restroom I feel like you've seen on a plane, except for there are a few additional amenities. So these circular lights to, I guess, give you a bit more light. There is this close-up ring thing to also give you more light. If you look down, sink, pretty normal. I think a bit bigger than normal, I feel like. And the rest of this, I mean, there's no shower in here. It's not anything crazy, but it feels slightly bigger than the normal ones. Like maybe like I feel like normal ones are maybe like down to here because it feels like you're more cramped. Here you could like there's room to like spread out your elbows. There I feel like. Oh, the other interesting thing I feel like I have never seen before on a plane, or like in like a restroom, is that there's actually a fan thing. So normally I think it's like this, like there's not really any air circulation. I think this is also a nice little perspective shot, so my shoulders in one corner and I can't. So these are the in-flight snacks, planters, pretzels, as well as some fruit and also chocolate, and you can also order dim sum and a bunch of different items.
So dim sum consists of a shrimp noodle roll, a mushroom, and a beef ball, and this is the soy sauce to put on the shrimp noodle roll. This is how ridiculous you look.
And guys, let's see who looks more absurd.
You look more absurd.
We are going to try the mid-flight dim sum, which is one of the snack options. It does take about 10 minutes for them to prepare it from you asking for it. It's something to be aware of if you are hungry. So you get 3 different options. This is effectively the meat one, and I don't know what this is. I think it wasn't heated up long enough because it's like hard inside. I think this one's pretty hard too because I'm scratching it. It feels very hard. It feels a bit under. Maybe add a bit more water and then use their heater. So this one isn't too bad. This one to me is the one passable one. The other two were not that great at all, especially the meat one. Ended up getting a shot of espresso.
Do you have a coffee problem? Someone has a coffee problem.
So if you hold your hand over the right side,
What?
if you hold your hand over the right side, you can hear me.
Oh. Oh, that's cool. So it like mutes it if you put it on. I didn't have anything playing before.
It's 5 hours left on this flight. Pretty much just relaxing at this point. Might end up trying the sandwich as well as getting another espresso or coffee and some more water. So we are looking to get there at about 6 p.m. Hong Kong time. Gonna take another nap and then see how it goes. Might as well take use of the late flatbed. Pretty comfortable late flatbed. If you do want a bit more privacy, I'd recommend taking the ones that face the inside. So the ones outside, you're right next to the aisle, which is fine, but Mandy has a lot more room than me. So I wish that if you pressed once, it would just go to that setting, but most of these you have to hold it down. And the camera's pretty much right where my face is. So pretty good representation. One of the good things about this one is that you don't really need to move. I remember with the JetBlue one, I kind of had to reposition myself after the fact, just because I guess the way the chair was designed in terms of how it came down. Just woke up from a pretty short nap and I think we're about 2 hours away. So this is where we are relative to Hong Kong. So getting pretty close. Basically 6 p.m. So about 2 hours left. For me, it's pretty much midnight right now, but feel pretty awake now. Do have some coffee though, which should help. And yeah, 1 hour, 40 minutes left is pretty much when they start serving that final meal. This is the final meal before landing. So I ended up choosing the udon with chicken, some garlic bread over here, which is actually really amazing, some fruits, and also dessert. So I actually ate the garlic bread really fast because it was that good. Fruit should be pretty straightforward. I mean, pretty much what you expect. Ended up getting more garlic bread. Oh wow, new garlic bread that just came out. It's so good. I really like garlic bread. Try the chicken udon. Chicken's not dry, which is good. It's what I would want if I just finished a workout because there was so much chicken, which is just really good. And it's again tender, it's not dry chicken. Udon was pretty good. Fruits are pretty straightforward, so I didn't really bother reviewing it that much. Final thing left is going to be dessert. Pretty much just a chocolate mousse with a raspberry on the side. A few other things I'm not sure if I mentioned, but power cord is down here if you want to charge like a computer or I guess a bunch of other stuff. This basket currently has my sweater, which I probably didn't need with me. Also, there's 2 lights up here. So TVs for our row pretty much stopped working.
Please be seated for the landing, thank you.
On behalf of the entire crew, we would like to thank all of you and our 4 train club members for choosing Hong Kong Airlines and our joint service with Etihad Airways. We hope to see you again soon. Thank you and have a pleasant stay in Hong Kong.
咁唔該。